Hi and welcome back to the channel. I've had a number of requests to do some more road trip videos, so today we're going from Livingston to Aberdeen in the northeast of Scotland. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and if there's anything else you'd like to see about the Enyaq covered, do let me know. We are going to the Ardo House Hotel in Aberdeen, or near Aberdeen. A better route planner reckons it's 132 miles. It's saying 3 hours and 16 to get there. It's currently 4:15. It says it'll be 7:30 by the time we get there. So that obviously spans evening meal time. So I'm going to stop somewhere along the way and grab a bite to eat. And I will manage to do that somewhere where there's a charger nearby. Probably at the Charge Place Scotland charger near Forfar, because there's somewhere to eat nearby that, I know. And if we don't do that, we'll arrive with 34%, so plenty of range in the car, but we might as well top up so that we will have enough juice for the return trip tomorrow. Anyway, I'll check back in later on the trip and give you an update as to how it's going. So within 5 minutes of leaving home, we've hit our first snag. There was an accident. The dual carriageway is blocked, and so I have been diverted off, and I'm going around all the back roads, and it's of course coming up to rush hour time and there is lots of traffic. So this is going to be a longer drive than the software estimates, because neither Google Maps nor a better route planner seems to be particularly factoring the traffic into the estimated journey time. Either that or it's being more optimistic than I am, but I reckon it's going to take a little more than the 2 hours 58 that's been predicted, but we shall see. A quick update on the progress of the trip to Aberdeen. After quite a lot of traffic in the Edinburgh area and in Dunfermline and Fife, finally broken free of traffic, and we're underway properly. Quick look at the stats on the screen. Have to nip up into the Skoda system. So only 37 miles done, 1 hour 15 in 37 minutes is pretty poor. The average speed obviously down at 30 miles an hour just because of all that traffic caused by a couple of accidents. The economy is 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour averaged out over that time, and we are on autopilot, or traffic assist I think it's called in Skoda language. As you can see from a better route planner, we are currently at 80% state of charge. It's now forecasting that we'll arrive at 36% in 2 hours 15, but that's going to be 20 to 8 tonight, so I am going to need something to eat. It's currently coming up for 5:30. Probably stop in around an hour or so, around about 6:30, which should see me nicely at a charging hub, Charge Place Scotland charging hub at Forfar, and I think there are a couple of fast food outlets there which will do for topping me up while the car charges up at the Charge Place Scotland hub. I won't need the charge to reach the destination, but it'll just give me a little more range for getting home tomorrow. So there we go, all relatively easy so far. The adaptive cruise or autopilot is working perfectly. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but I can see the head-up display that it has recognized the lines, it's recognized the lane. It is following this curve on the motorway perfectly. I'm just resting my hand on the wheel. There's absolutely no pressure being applied by me. It's literally just gripping on with my hand here, but not turning the wheel at all. The car's doing all the work, which makes for a very relaxing drive. No phantom braking so far. That's 3 months in, and no phantom braking of the sort that I experienced pretty much every time I used the equivalent system on my Tesla Model 3. So whatever the Skoda engineers have done is working. Quite happy with that, and it makes for a very relaxed and relaxing drive. Even on this is a relatively sharp bend on the motorway here, it's tackling that absolutely fine. and according to the dash we're getting a bit of regen as we go down here as well, so what's not to like? Stunning day, cracking scenery, gorgeous weather, and you couldn't ask for better than this. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later when we stop for a bite to eat and a quick recharge. Yeah, so just for the record, we've arrived here 61%, and it's telling us when we get there we'll have 36%. Obviously that won't be right. And economy so far has not been that great. 3.6 miles per kilowatt hour, 2 hours 7 for 78 miles, thanks to all the accidents and whatnot. Not very good, but there we are. It is what it is. So just to quickly show you what a fantastic facility we've got here at Forfar. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these 50 kilowatt Raptine chargers, and then 5 of the 22 kilowatt dual sockets. So you could have 14 cars here charging. Okay, so we are charged back up. I was on there for 30 minutes by the time I walked up the road, grabbed my food, used a loo, ate my food and came back down, and the car's gone back up to 89.5%, which is absolutely fine. So a great facility here, and we will head on the road. We have got another 54 miles to do only, so no dramas at all. Should be there by 10 to 8 and with 64% left. You'll see how close this was to the services. So on the left we've got a fossil filling station with a Starbucks. On the right there's a Marston's pub, a KFC, there's a Greggs and a Spar supermarket in the petrol station. And round to the right we have got a McDonald's as well, but the closest option was the KFC. The Marston's would probably have taken too long by the time I sat down and waited for them to cook a meal, so opted for the lesser of several evils and got the KFC. Anyway, onwards to Aberdeen. Talk to you when we get there. So just a quick update. I've just been looking at the navigation, and a better route planner was saying it's 1 hour and 4 minutes to travel the next 26 miles. So that just didn't sound right to me. The route looks okay on screen, but the estimate sounded pretty off, so changed to Google Maps and it's saying 28 minutes for 27 miles, which sounds a lot better. So I am going to stick with Google Maps and we will see exactly what state of charge we arrive with as compared with the better route planner. So it's suggesting that we'll arrive with 63%. We're on 75 at the moment, so we'll have a look when we arrive, bear in mind that number 63%, and we will see how that compares with reality when we arrive. But for the meantime, I am going to take Google Maps over a better route planner because there's about an hour of difference in the time, and I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but I'll take the shorter time. So we have arrived at the hotel just outside Aberdeen, and a better route planner forecast 63%. It's actually on 62, or according to EV Notify 61.5. Either way, pretty good. We've been sitting wherever possible at the speed limit, so it's been 70 miles an hour for the last 70 or 80 miles since Dundee. Before that, obviously at the early stages of the journey we had a few issues with traffic and accidents and so on, but otherwise it's been pretty easy. Just looking at the stats, so we've done 131 miles, it's taken 3 hours. 43 miles per hour is the average speed, obviously dragged down by that lower that earlier stage, and 3.4 miles per kilowatt hour. So it's not great economy. It's certainly not what the car's used to doing normally. It normally does about 3.7 to 3.8. So 3.4 is not great. That's the long-term view, and since we're charged, it's even been 3.2 on that latter part. So yeah, it's been a relatively easy journey. So I'm going to close that here for now and go and get checked into the hotel. Thanks very much for watching.